disruptive.
America that I fought.
Weird thing to happen. Hello, one and all. Welcome to this edition of Kitz Corner. Hope you're in a fantastic day so far. So, Klaus Schwab is back with an announcement on transparency and privacy. And you probably already know where this is going to go down towards, but hear it from Yertle the Turtle, Dr. Evil, nefarious bastard himself, the World Economic Forum, and his announcement. And he's speaking, I believe this is in French, so I may have to read some of the subtext here, but take a listen. In this new world, you must accept transparency. I'll even say total transparency. Banking security. Everything is going to be transparent, and you will have to get used to it. You have to behave accordingly. It becomes how I put it, to integrate in your personality, but you will have nothing to hide. You shouldn't be afraid. That's not at all criminal or creepy or intimidating and not at all oppressive to anybody else. That's just what normal people say. You know, you have nothing to hide and you should expose yourself for everything. That doesn't sound like a messed up oligarch just wanting control over the people. That just sounds like a normal, healthy societal trope. That just seems like an adequate antidote there. You know, just expose yourself. Expose all your banking. We need to know exactly what the kind of person you are. So, Rural Revolution puts it this way, and I kind of have the same answer to what he's saying here. He says, "Can you go first? Can we have a list of every meeting he's been at? Can we have videos of his bedroom and bathroom? I'll let others watch. Can we have all of his messages and communication with his staff and others? Or is this the others will lose their privacy while keep mine and you should be fine with it?" So it's transparency for thee, but not for me. Which seems to be the motto of the Economic Forum, right? It's, you have to suffer. You're the ones that have to sacrifice. Me, on the other hand, have to go back on my private jet and go sail off to Vail for skiing lessons or go down to the Swiss Alps or hang out by the islands down in Morocco. But you are the ones that have to suffer. You're the ones that are going to have to eat bugs for the planet. Unlike me. Here's this lady saying, okay, cool, do Bill Gates first. And the Epstein list. Gosh, there's so many of them, but they focus on the masses. How about the elites with enough money to really cause the evil on Earth? Let's start there. No bias. Trickle-down erosion of privacy starting from the top. You see where I'm getting with this? That this is a complete oppression. This is complete, total control over every single individual. They want us to be exposed. The private citizen, they want us to be exposed and transparent to the evil oligarchs that are controlling and manipulating us. Meanwhile, they're the ones that get the luxury of private. They get their own privacy because they are part of the evil cult that is in control of all this. And that leads to this story, which I have heard multiple times. I haven't really covered much of this because, frankly, I don't really understand the whole process of this. And I've heard different takes of it. At first, when I first heard about this and didn't realize what this actually involved, I thought this was actually a smart idea. That there was going to be, walkable cities that you can go to your local restaurant or your shopping center, or you can, travel around and it's just in a walking distance. It's to me, before I knew about all this surveillance stuff and how it's attached to the World Economic Forum, I thought that was kind of actually a clever idea. Encourage more people to walk and cut down emissions, stuff like that. But now I really understand that this has nothing to do with the environment. This has nothing to do with people. This is more authoritarian Orwellian control of people using smart cities. And this guy here is going to show you a clip of these supposed smart cities and 15-minute cities and how their surveillance is going to work. You will have zero privacy, and it's all about the data. And the reason why they do it in a 15-minute city is because that is the access that each little node, each little Wi-Fi node that they'll provide through these smart cities can gather that much information. So just look at how nefarious this is. So this is all on a security camera. And they're just doing face recognition of every single person that walks by. Look, they're even showing how many people are walking by. People count, 93. This is all data analysis. Holy shit. This is all for big business. Because you can see the face recognition is also calculated in the demographics. So not only are they just trying to, monitor and see who's actually walking on the street, but they're trying to do this so that they can also monitor the demographics of who's walking down that street. You can see the age groups. You can see the amount of males and females, which is going to be interesting to try to calculate transgender people. Just saying. Just saying. I don't see a list of cis and trans and non-binary and those kind of people. But you see how this is all for business. You see how this is all, losing your privacy, taking away your dignity and your right to privacy in order to give away to big corporations. Because then they can use this for marketing research. Then they could say that, oh, look, the amount of 31 to 40-year-olds and 41 to 50-year-olds is wildly massive down the street. Maybe we got to create something that will attract those people. And that's how they'll do it, through these smart cities. It's not actually smart for you. It's smart for them. Because then they can monitor and figure out exactly how to control, manipulate, and dominate over you. Exactly what Klaus Schwab said. And like I say, with every single nefarious person that tries to, do nefarious stuff like this when it comes to transparency, when it comes to privacy, when it comes to, back when they, took away net neutrality and said that we gotta search people's internet records because it's about safety and security. I said the same thing. I said the same thing as a reply saying to Klaus Schwab, you go first. How come, U.S. state officials have more privacy than someone like me? They're public servants. They're supposed to be public servants in government serving us. We're the private citizens. We're supposed to have more privacy than they are. And they're the ones that are trying to enact these laws to make us less private and them more private. Why? So they can get away with nefarious crimes involving stuff like this. So that is the sickening world that we're going to live in. And I don't want to be part of it. I really don't want to be part of it. Like, to think that our parents and grandparents, when they had cartoons like the Jetsons, they had those cartoons that would imagine, or the what's the ride at Disney World? Tomorrowland, I think it's called, or I forget. It's been a while since I've been down there. Where they envision what, the future is going to look like, and they talk about hover cars and houses on risers and so on and so forth. I don't think they would ever imagine this. But then again, Einstein never imagined that his scientific theories that were supposed to help people were going to be used by, nefarious, evil, militarized people to kill one another. And that's when Einstein just said in his, greatest speeches that if he had to do it over again, he'd become a plumber. He'd become a plumber because it better serves society to be a plumber than is to have, a way to access for evil people, the theories that they're using to destroy and kill one another, including people in Japan with the Hiroshima bomb. Just absolutely crazy. the world that's coming to. So it's just it's just scary. It's scary, and I don't know what yet is more to come, but I'm sure we're gonna get more and more info from notorious figures like Klaus Schwab and saying that's good for the benefit of society, so shut up and take it. Because that's not at all evil.